In this video, we're taking a look at the new top 5 SMG loadouts to use here in Modern Warfare 3 as well as Warzone. If that sounds good, feel free, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Let's get into it. For class setup number 1, we're taking a look at the Static HV, arguably the best submachine gun to rock both in multiplayer as well as Warzone. For the first attachment, we are going to be rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, the best muzzle to run, taking us off the radar and also bumping up recoil controllability. Now, do not forget to equip a barrel. This is going to be a fantastic attachment on the Static HV, and the Garrow 8 long barrel is going to be the one to choose, improving more bullet velocity and range and aim out of sway, helping us out at those medium to longer range gunfights. Now, we are going to run an underbarrel, and I highly recommend putting on the paracord grip. This is overall going to be a massive W, giving us a bump in that close range performance with improved horizontal recoil, sprint to fire speed, aim out of sway, and aim walking steadiness here. The cons do not exist, which is going to be super helpful. Now, I do recommend skipping over ammunition, the rear grip, but running a stock, and the Spry 34 light stock is going to be overall the best choice here, giving us an improvement in sprint speed, movement speed, aim down sight speed, as well as aim walking speed. Overall, a nice bump at close ranges as well. And then finally, because the iron sights are questionable on the Static HV, I do recommend putting on the Jack glasses for ease of use, and also it's going to be helping us out with firing aiming stability and less visual recoil. Once you go ahead and build this class setup, you're going to be incredibly happy because we have a submachine gun loadout that is going to be good at any and all ranges. We have a fast ADS, and walking speed is solid, and we are obviously going to have very, very low recoil. It would not be an ears class setup if it did have recoil. So make sure you guys go ahead and take a look at the Static HV. For the remainder of the setup, and I run this on all of my SMG loadouts, I rock the Renetti as my secondary. This is going to be the best secondary in the entire game. We have on the Jack Frosty carbine kit, which is transforming this pistol into a submachine gun, and we are utilizing the 50-round drum. I am rocking the exoskeletal vertical grip. We have the compensated flash hider. We are rocking the slate reflector for more help at those medium ranges. Now, do not forget to equip the stem shot, munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, the compression plate, bone conduction headset, as well as the comms vest, which is going to be the best in the entire game, giving us a 24/7 UAV. Once you run over somebody's body and kill them, you're going to be going ahead and picking up a radar beacon, let you know exactly where everybody is at. Overall, a fantastic choice here. The Static HV, definitely the #1 SMG, or at least one of the top SMGs to use here in Modern Warfare 3 as well as Warzone. For class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the FJX HORUS, and we're going to be building the no recoil laser class setup. To do that, we have to rock the conversion kit, and the Jack Scimitar kit is going to be a massive W, drastically improving our recoil control, bullet velocity and range, firing aiming stability, and aim auto sway. This is going to be a great attachment on the FJX HORUS if you want a laser accurate class setup. Now, we are going to utilize a rear grip here, and I do recommend putting on the POC S TAC grip. This is going to be a fantastic choice, bumping up sprint to fire speed as well as aim down sight speed. We're going to need it to counteract a lot of the cons the conversion kit is going to be giving this weapon. Cons. Now, I do recommend going ahead and running a stock on this loadout, and I definitely go ahead and suggest running the Ripper light stock. This is going to be a great attachment, especially when you guys are rocking the conversion kit, giving us improved movement speed, sprint to fire speed, aim walking speed, as well as hip fire and tac stand spread. We're going to have to improve that sprint to fire speed as much as we can on this class setup, because this weapon, like I said, when rocking the conversion kit, is going to be taking that away. Now, for the optic, I highly recommend going ahead and putting on the Jack glasses here. It's going to give us that nice optic picture, and obviously additional firing aiming stability and less visual recoil, giving us a laser accurate class setup. And then finally, we are going to be jumping right over to the muzzle, and we are going to be utilizing the Quartermaster Suppressor here. This is going to be a massive W because we're going ahead and taking ourselves off the radar and also bumping up that recoil as well as gun kit control on the FJX HORUS. Once you go ahead and build this class setup, you're going to be incredibly happy because now we have a submachine gun that is going to have a respectable sprint out speed as well as very controllable recoil. Definitely go ahead and give this class setup a try if you're looking for a submachine gun that can outgun assault rifle users. Amazing. For class setup number 3, we're building the good old SUPERI 46. You can't go wrong with this submachine gun. For the muzzle, we are going to rock the quartermaster suppressor. You guys know the drill. It's the best muzzle to rock on all of the submachine guns. Now, for the barrel, we are going to be utilizing the Zulu OP3 light barrel to go ahead and improve our close range performance with more aim walking movement speed and crouch movement speed. We are going to be building the max mobility setup. Now, I do recommend putting on an underbarrel, and we're going to be mixing it up a little bit. We are going to be rocking the Jack Slash, which is going to be incredible if you can afford to rock it on a submachine gun build, not only giving us increased movement speed, sprint speed, and vertical recoil, which is a nice bonus, but we also have a one-hit melee, so if you're running and gunning, this is the go-to underbarrel. Now, we have on a magazine attachment, which is going to be the 40-round drum. We need this because if we are going to be running and gunning, odds are we're going to run into more than one person at the same time. 40 is going to be the standard. And then finally, we are utilizing a stock on this build, and we are going to be utilizing the Rescue 9 stock. We want to run this because we have a nice bump in that close range performance with that movement speed, sprint speed, as well as tack sprint speed, but we also have a nice bump in recoil control. Overall, a great attachment. Once you go ahead and build this class setup, you're going to be incredibly happy because we have a submachine gun setup that's going to be dominant at all ranges. We have a fast ADS, and like all my builds, we are going to have controllable recoil. You're going to be very happy with the SUPERI 46 build. It's going to feel like it was never nerfed in the prior updates. For class setup number 4, we have the OG Striker. This is going to be a very fun class setup to use. The weapon is still meta. Now for the muzzle, you guys know the drill. Quartermaster suppressor, absolute W, rocket on all your submachine gun setups. For the barrel, we are going to be running the Striker Recon long barrel to extend that medium as well as long range performance with improved bullet velocity and range as well as aim idle sway. Now, for the underbarrel, we are going to be rocking the Jack Slash on this class setup as well. It's nice to have this on the Striker because we do want to take advantage of more close range performance, and obviously having that one-hit melee is going to be super helpful. We are running a magazine here, and we need to rock the 48-round magazine. It's going to be very important because we're going to be running and gunning with this build as well, and 48 is going to be that nice addition. Now, you do have to use 2 unlock tokens to get the 48-round mag unlocked, so keep that in mind. Winning 2 games or completing 2 daily challenges will get you this attachment. And then finally, we are going to go ahead and run a rear grip on this class, and we recommend putting on the Socken ZX grip to give us a nice bump in that gun kick control, recoil control, as well as firing, aiming stability department. Overall, a nice attachment on this submachine gun. Once you go ahead and build this class setup, you are going to be laughing because we have an OG Striker setup that is going to be sporting a fast aim down sight speed. We also have a nice sprint out speed, and like all of my builds here, we do have very controllable recoil. Overall, a nice build that you cannot go wrong with. The Striker is still going to be packing a punch here in Season 6. And finally, for class setup number 5, we are taking a look at the HRM9. Overall, a great submachine gun if you're looking for another run and gun SMG. For the muzzle, y'all know the drill, man. Quartermaster suppressor. Now, for the barrel, we actually are going to be utilizing the Thorn 90 barrel. This is going to be if you want to maximize your run and gun potential. We have improved sprint speed, sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed, hip fire attack stand spread. A massive W on a submachine gun that is built for running and gunning. Now, we are going to be running an underbarrel on this class setup, and I do recommend going ahead and putting on the paracord grip. It's going to be a nice attachment on this submachine gun because we definitely need to take advantage of more horizontal recoil, sprint to fire speed, aim auto sway, and aim walking steadiness. It's going to be a nice attachment because we have no cons, just the way I like it. Now, with a submachine gun that does have a moderate to a fast fire rate, it's always a good option to bump up that magazine capacity, and 50 rounds on the HRM9 literally should be what this gun has by default. We have to run this on this class setup. And then finally, we are utilizing a stock here, and you have to rock the folding stock unless you want the recoil to become uncontrollable, which I know nobody wants to have happen. We have improved recoil control, gun kick control, and firing aiming stability, a massive W. Once you go ahead and build this class, you're going to be incredibly happy. because we do have a submachine gun setup that's going to be good if you're trying to run and gun. We have a fast ADS, and we are going to have a controllable recoil pattern. This is going to be probably one of the SMGs that has the most recoil that I actually am making a class setup for, but that's because it's going to be, like I said, just the 5th best submachine gun, but it is going to be usable. Now, if you do not want to run this class setup, you can go ahead and remove the Thorn 90 barrel and equip the rear grip, which is going to be the PCS 90 assault grip. It's not going to be as fast, but we are going to have a little bit more recoil control. I'm going to show you guys right now. This is going to be a setup you can run if you cannot control the other class setup when you are running and gunning. So I'm giving you 2 options for the HRM9. For the remainder of the setup, we are going to go ahead and utilize the Renetti. Overall, a great choice here. Same exact class setups on all of my submachine gun builds. We have on the Ferocity carbine kit, we are rocking the 50 round drum. We have on the exoskeletal vertical grip. We have access to the compensated flash hider, and we also have access to slate reflector, giving us a very easy optic to use and also making our medium range engagements a lot easier to win. Now, do not forget to equip stem shot, munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, the compression plate, bone conduction headset, as well as comms vest, which will be giving us a 24/7 UAV every time you kill somebody. And wherever the body, they drop an radar beacon, you know exactly where everybody is at. Overall, a nice HRM9 class setup. You guys can run both. Check them out and see which one you enjoy. These are going to be the top 5 best SMG loadouts to run here in Modern Warfare 3 as well as Warzone. If there are 2 class setups to check out, definitely give the FJX HORUS a try. It's a nice submachine gun AR hybrid, and also do not sleep on the Striker. It is a tried and true veteran. If you guys enjoy, feel free, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.